And as you mentioned, looking at that cumulative view here, your revenue has been growing at a good pace, as has the borrowing volume, as we can see on the key metrics chart, which I'd like to ask about because if we look at the lending market in general, we've been witnessing a slight downtrend in both revenue and borrowing volume on the largest protocols, as you can see here. Can you walk me through the drivers behind Maple's growth as you're kind of going against the trend here, and what are you doing differently?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I think, obviously the biggest thing for us is that we need to continue sourcing new liquidity and new lending capital, and that will then enable us to originate more and more loans. So we have the benefit of, liquidity and capital cycling that's already in the protocol, but then bringing in new lender capital is super important for the continuation of our growth. And so what we've really seen over the last few months is you can see there that there was a bit of a flattening over the Christmas period when no new lending capital was coming in, or net between new lending capital and withdrawals was around zero. And then we've continued to be able to ramp that up. And so what we've seen over the last 2.5, 3 months is a real broader adoption of Maple and understanding that we are an institutional capital market that's providing a differentiated offering. So what you'll see with a lot of yield generating products that exist in DeFi is that it's only an inflationary token model, really, where you're not able to have underlying real cash flows that are coming from companies. And so that's what Maple provides. People are able to lend into a pool and provide capital to a real business that's generating real cash flows. And part of those cash flows that business generates is then being paid back for the ability to access capital from Maple. And so that we see that as the real differentiator in what we're providing. We're providing true credit creation and actual cash flows from real businesses. And the fact that people in DeFi are able to access that potentially for the first time is really exciting.